My name is Daniel Owinyo. I am a Kenyan residing in Canada, Toronto to be specific. I am one of the business partners at Sokoni. So Sokoni is a combination of a couple of companies that are run by Kenyans living in Canada, Toronto again to be specific. So we came together, myself, Kanye, and Rebel Styles and Sana Azuri. Those are Kenyan establishments, Kenyan individual personal businesses where people were selling Kenyan products and we were making Kenyan products available for the diaspora in Canada. So I wanted to see how can we use our businesses, how can we use our resources to make available Kenyan products and create value in Kenyan products into the Canadian market. So we just put our things together, we came to Sokoni under Diamond, and that's how Sokoni started. And so far we've been able to avail Kenyan products into the Canadian market and also avail Kenyan services to Kenyans living in the diaspora or anyone who wants to invest back in Kenya. So what we have done is majorly created that space to be literally a Sokoni, like Intersoko, whatever you want from Kenya or from Canada to Kenya or from Kenya to Canada, we will avail it to you. Whether it's you want to ship things to Canada or you want to ship things from Canada to Kenya, that's the channel that we are using to create that partnerships between the two countries. Because again, as much as we are there in that country, as much as we are dual citizens and residents in that country, we want also to make sure that we invest back into our country and not only just sending people money or sending friends money or sending our parents money, but also we want to make sure that we are able to invest back into the economy directly and indirectly. Saying that Sokoni is a marketplace, this is how it works. Now, you see the uniqueness about the different businesses that are at Sokoni. For instance, Diamond. Diamond, they do logistics. I do not know how to ship. They do the shipping. They know more about coffee and tea and avocados. They understand the market. So they bring that into like on the table. So they have the logistics, they have the warehousing, doing all that warehousing and logistics aspect of things. Myself, I am the director of Minified. It's a different company, minified.ca. So Minified, when you go, that's now an online shop where you will go and you will find all these things, the spices, the tea, the coffee. Now that one you just go, you buy, we deliver, and we do that. Now that's the e-commerce aspect of things. You have Sana Azuri. Sana Azuri, she does mostly these and the ornaments and the beautiful Kenyan products. Have Rainbow Styles, Omi does shea butter, she does lassos, she does. So we have everyone who's unique, and Sana Azuri does a lot of online Instagram, Facebook kind of marketing. So we have put all our different unique businesses together so that Kenyans can still, if you want to walk into Sokoni, there's a warehouse that has all these things available. But if you see Sokoni is a bit far, we have clients who order things from the US. They come to our website that is Minified. They come to, they go to Rainbow Styles, and you have the option of, if you want to go in person, you can go to Sokoni. It's a physical place. If you want to buy online, you can have from the different online shops.
My name is Hassan Duga. I'm director of Boeing Healthcare, which is based here in Kilimani, Nairobi. A group of us, Kenyans in the diaspora, who identified the need for services, particularly in the area of supporting children with special needs, came together and made a decision to provide services that we believe will enable these children to thrive, achieve and optimize their abilities so that they can become contributing members of the society. And for that reason, we have decided to open Boeing Healthcare, and we're very much grateful for the support of the diaspora, particularly the PS in the diaspora, Ms. Rosalind Jogu, who has supported us throughout the process and has been a key pillar for us in terms of getting through or navigate through the government systems. So we've set up, and she launched a project in February of this year. And since the launch, we have been doing quite well, and we are grateful of how things are going so far. We have had numerous queries from across the country in terms of parents who are looking for support for their children. But also we were able to provide services to a number of children who are based here in Nairobi. So we have two aspects to our services. One is the clinic, which involves occupational therapy services, speech and language therapy services, but also we have an intensive early intervention and literacy support services. And in both of those services, we're now nearing about 60 to 70% of our capacity. So we're doing quite well, and we're in the right trajectory in terms of where we wanted to be from a growth perspective. But also more importantly, from the impact we've had on children, we've had parents coming back to us and telling us about the progress that their children have achieved by receiving services in our center. So not only are we pleased with in terms of people coming to an availing of our service, but we're also more importantly pleased with people who are grateful and who have seen progress in their children as a result of the work we do here.
Hamjamboni wa Kenya wenzangu, mkubwa wetu hapa Ujerumani, His Excellency Tom Amolo, our ambassador, na wasalimia wote kutoka hapa Ujerumani, Frankfurt, mji wa Frankfurt. Kwa majina naitwa Esther Wairimo Bonefeld, na nimeishi diaspora kwa muda wa miaka 16. Nimekuwa na bahati sana kwa sababu nimeishi mji wa Cayman Islands hapo Caribbean, alafu nikaishi Seychelles, alafu nikaishi Dubai, na kwa muda huu naishi hapa Ujerumani. Kwa sasa niko na kampuni yangu inaitwa Esther Bonfeld Executive Services, Consulting Services. And what I do, I write CVs and I put portfolios together for students here in Germany, Kenyan students here in Germany. If the students do not have work, I normally do all the work pro bono, because I have been very fortunate to work outside of Kenya, and I know the struggles of having a proper CV and putting everything together. I do that here in Germany. I also, at the moment, and I do it at a small charge, or if you're not working, I do it pro bono, because it is my joy to see my fellow diaspora thrive like I have done in the past 16 years. In addition to that, because I am a freelancer and I have a business registered here in Germany, I do recently work with Diaspora Insurance. This is an insurance company based in the UK, and what it does for diasporans, they sell premiums. I am an ambassador at the moment for them, because I am a member of Diaspora Insurance, because it is a funeral cash plan where you, as a diaspora outside of Kenya, can pay a small amount, and if anything happens to us, Diaspora Insurance comes in and pays a claim and gives whoever you have registered, and with that money, it is possible for you to be repatriated back home, and without people having to do GoFundMe, Mchango, or M-Pesa groups, because I find this very important for diasporans who are here. I will put everything here in the diaspora. I will put everything up here somewhere, or I will send the video to our department, our diaspora foreign affairs office, diaspora office in Nairobi, and they will be able to show you what we do. I personally, in my company, Esther Bonfeld Executive Consulting Services, and Diaspora Insurance as a company and as a premium. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope we can interact. I am on LinkedIn as Esther Bonfeld, and I am also on my social medias also as Esther Bonfeld. Thank you very much. Asante sana. Kwaherini. Auf Wiedersehen in German. Dankeschön.
My name is Dorothy Atema. I'm from Netherlands. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm the author of Invisible Normal. I have been privileged to help many leaders, both in the public and the private sector, and especially in Brussels, where there's a big number of expatriates. From one of the persons I've been privileged to coach is His Excellency Georges Tikoti, who is the General Secretary of OSCPS, which is Organization of African, Caribbean, and Pacific States. And you are welcome to join my coaching program through my website. We all need help because no one of us has traveled abroad to another culture who has not had issues. Just the pure impact of the fact that you've left your culture and come into a new culture. And that's why I decided to write this book, because I realized if we don't take care of our mental health, it does not only impact us, it impacts our children. In the launch of this book in June this year, the General Secretary of OSCPS, Mr. Chip, endorsed this book as an important book to help build up people in the diaspora. So if you are in the diaspora, please grab a copy. If you are planning to go to the diaspora, this is your book to go to. No one in this day and age should be suffering with self-esteem issues when there's health, or with adjusting to a new environment, or with mental health issues. And you need to do that for yourself, to adjust so that you can excel and reach any limit and go after what you want. Look, when you are okay, the world around you is okay. It doesn't matter where you are. That is so important. So I would welcome you again. Please grab a copy. If you cannot get a hard copy, please get a Kindle copy. It is only $2.99. Just go to Amazon, you can order a copy. And you can also, if you're in Kenya, pre-order it from Nuria.
I am a college and career preparation consultant. My name is Kate Rugano. Like most people in the diaspora, I migrated to the US at an early age to attend college. I graduated with a double major in business and management. I also have a global MBA in business management. For what I call my day job, I am a certified project manager in the HRIT field. I've been in this field for over 11 years, have worked on outsourcing human resource services with major companies, major global companies such as Pepsi, Coca-Cola, some of the large organizations here in the US like Walgreens, CVS, and so on. My greatest joy, though, is the passion that I have in what I do as a college and career consultant. I have a goal to give our kids a better start than what we got by preparing them for college and their eventual careers. I also educate parents about importance of life insurance and how to build a legacy. My vision is to provide tools and guidance that will enable every motivated and passionate individual find a clear purpose for their life and aspire to reach their absolute full potential. We did not go to primary school, also known as grade school here in the US. Therefore, it is challenging to know when or what is needed to successfully guide our kids. I work with students from middle school, which is around sixth grade, to college. We work on planning for high school, then planning for college. I share key tips of how to navigate the school system. I do this by sharing my life experiences and those of others that I have been privileged to work with. One great testimonial is of a student who migrated to the US after having completed a two years in Nairobi University. She did not like the US college admission process, where they say she had to start over. After chatting with her and planning her next steps, she later graduated with a degree in electrical engineering and was immediately hired by Intel. She still works for Intel even today. I focus on guiding students through college preparation, admission process, and help steer them to a successful career or vocation. I know college is not for everyone. I only want to make sure that students get to reach their God-given potential by guiding them the proper way. I also work with adults who are unhappy in their careers. We work on a transition plan to a career they are passionate about. What I am doing applies to all who are raising kids, especially who would like to migrate to the US. Start early, have a plan, and execute it. All my consulting sessions are virtual. Book your 15-minute consult with me. It's a free consult at www.eltconsultingsolutions.com. Also, check me out on social media on Facebook, ELT Consulting Solutions LLC. I have very educational material on YouTube and on podcasts. More information will be posted here. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Luxembourg. My name is Dr. Muli, James Muli. I am a Kenyan in the diaspora, son of the soil, but I'm also a Luxembourg citizen, having lived here for 13 years and having founded a university in the north of Luxembourg. This is the European Business University. We are an online and on-campus university. And we've managed to secure a wonderful location that is, in fact, a chateau or a castle. And through this location, we've been able to enroll more than 18,000, close to 20,000 students now, of whom 9,000 are from Kenya. This has not come through our own means, but it's come through with the support of many individuals. And this is something that I have to, of course, give credit to. We have the support of the ministries, of the embassy here in Europe, in Brussels in particular. And we're pushing for education that is qualitative, that is affordable and accessible. So I'd like to say overall that the partners that we're working with are universities in Kenya. And these universities have really embraced the mission and vision that we have. Education is a human right, and that is my strong belief. I've been fortunate, and I want to make sure that I, as a member of the Kenyan community in the diaspora, are able to give back what we can. Thank you for the time you've given in listening to me.
Maju, and we at Shams Media are glad to be part of these happenings. Time now for our back home segment, and today we are featuring a Berlin-based Kenyan coffee roaster, Muthoni Wamboi, and how she's supporting coffee farmers in Embu.
Back home, powered by Cooperative Bank.
Unasema Kenya tukunyi kahawa?
No. Wakenya hapendi, they only like taking tea. But of course I have a few Kenyans, but mostly who are living with Germans that normally buy this coffee because one thing, our coffee, we get the best coffee.
What do you do exactly?
I source green coffee from Kenya, from Embu. I go direct to the farmers and then I buy. I tell them the kind of a bean that I want.
So who are your typical clients here?
My typical clients are Germans. I have some embassies that are also getting coffee from me. And of course our Kenyan embassy, they drink Kenyan coffee from me. Yes.
And Muthoni, is this all that you do, or you do something else? Do you have a job you do, or this is
what I do. This is my day-to-day activity. I don't do like any other job there. Okay. So what I do, I go to events. When there are events, we normally have like markets, open air markets. So that's where I go with my stand, with my machine. As people drink, they also buy because they taste, oh, this coffee is good.
Well done, Muthoni. So you are bringing coffee from Embu. So what would you say is the impact back home, to livelihoods back home?
The impact, I would say, I am not sourcing from the bigger farms. So I'm going direct to the small farms. So I'm sure when I buy coffee, even if it's not a large quantity, this money at the end of the day, it's reaching these people. Yeah, so there are no channels, there are no middlemen in between. And I think, actually, I've worked when I was a young girl. I used to work at the coffee plantations.
It's
I
in
know
your
how
blood.
hard this.
So it's in your blood.
I know how hard this work is. It's raining, it's heavy, and then when the beans get wet, when it's raining, they get heavy. So for me, I think the person who should benefit more from this coffee business worldwide, it's the farmer and the people who are doing the picking.
Wow, well done.
Kiarie Prestige is a Kenyan by birth residing in Seattle, Washington, USA. He left Kenya to the USA in the year 2017 in search of greener pastures, bearing in mind that the grass is always greener on the other side. He always had the conviction of wanting to do better roles and better creativity. He always wanted to do good work. At the back of his mind carried a vision, a dream, and a master plan, looking forward to fulfill it. As he was hustling to better his life, he birthed Pacific Waves Television, an online media station that has been running for the last 5 years. He started small and the brand grew bigger and better. He has hosted and interviewed leaders from members of Kenyan Parliament, the cabinet ministers, media personalities, men of God, and even filmed His Excellency the President William Ruto's public address in Washington. His diligence and hard work and love for the ideologies of the ruling party UDA, he was appointed the chairman UDA Party in Diaspora, a role that he has diligently played, including doing promos to inform people whenever a leader is about to tour the US and broadcasting the same through Pacific Waves Television. One time, his Pacific Waves TV was featured on Citizen TV news segment of Akili Nimali. He's a producer. He produces films for weddings, birthday parties, and so on. Kiarie Prestige is a real hustler. He also pioneered a company, Safe Ride Transportation Services, with a mission to make it easy for persons who use wheelchairs to go about their businesses without much efforts. He has a special van well designed for that service and currently operating in 3 counties, including King County, Pierce County, and Snohomish County. Kiarie Prestige has made their life easy. This man is indeed a real hustler. He believes that when an opportunity beckons, seize it without wasting time. That's what real hustle in the US is all about, seizing opportunities. For any question, more information, or clarification about him, please contact him on +1 206 966 3152 or send him an email at benkiariesan@gmail.com. Kiarie Prestige, I am a hustler.
Wakenya wote wakija wanaenda kwa kazi moja wote. Na naambiwa America is a land of opportunities. Siku naona hizo opportunities, I decided to create an opportunity for myself.
Welcome to the Kenya-Botswana Diaspora Association. This is a vibrant association that brings together Kenyans living in Botswana.
Hi everyone, my name is Tom Ochieng Atonga. I live and work in Gaborone, Botswana. I'm also the chairman of Kenya-Botswana Diaspora Association and the treasurer of Diaspora County 48, which is the organization of all Kenyans living in the diaspora.
Barizenu, my name is Joseph Moirore Itao. I'm the current vice chairman of Kenya-Botswana Diaspora Association and also the treasurer of Cambodia Circle.
Good day everyone, my name is Jackson Mugusu Nyangechi. I live in Gaborone, Botswana, where I work, and I'm the current treasurer of the Kenya-Botswana Diaspora Association. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Jambo. My name is Rose Owano. I'm the secretary of the Kenya-Botswana Diaspora Association here in Botswana.
Hi, I'm Kefa Mogire Okioma, Deputy Secretary, Kenya-Botswana Diaspora Association. Welcome.
My name is Polly Faia, Civil Structural Engineer based in Botswana. I am Kenya-Botswana Diaspora Executive Member and past founding secretary. Thank you.
My name is Michael Dinga. I'm a member of the Executive Committee of Kenya-Botswana Diaspora Association, Cambodia. Thank you.
What have we achieved as Cambodia? So many things, one of them being the Cambodia Group Funeral Cover. Kenya Botswana Diaspora Association is a trailblazer in many ways. In 2018, it was the first association of Kenyans living in the diaspora to have a functional group funeral cover. This came in handy during the COVID-19 pandemic and has assisted many families to cope with the burden of losing a loved one, either in Kenya or in Botswana. Secondly, the Kenya Botswana Diaspora Association SACCO. Cambodia SACCO, as it's popularly known, has taken off well and is promising to grow at a spontaneous rate. The SACCO was first established in 2019 but was affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Currently, Cambodia has reinvigorated the SACCO and all structures have been put in place to ensure that the SACCO begins to perform its function on borrowing members' money by early next year. Bringing Kenyans together to socialize is a key achievement for Cambodia. We engage in various community outreach activities, key being charity drives. Last but not least, we work closely with the Kenyan High Commission here in Botswana and our Ambassador, Honorable Mohamed Shidie, to give Kenyans the best service that we can offer. Umoja ni nguvu.
Are you ready to be entertained?
When Father spoke of setting up hives and of blooming flowers, of bees bearding and bees swarming, I knew the words out of his mouth went beyond him to the generation of fathers before him. He was indeed the son of the Mao. Hi everybody, my name is Chemutai Glashin. I am a teacher, I am a sessional academic at Curtin University, and I'm also a writer. I come to you from Perth in Western Australia, and today I am proud to present I Am the Mao and Other Stories. And just a little bit about these stories. This is a collection of 11 beautifully narrated stories. They have been described as powerful and vibrant. And woven into these stories are thought-provoking political, social, and cultural issues. For instance, we have a family that risks statelessness. There's a community at a cultural and political impasse. Conservation threatens a people. A boy grapples with bullying and disability. A daughter wrestles with her mother's choice. There's hair and battle lines drawn. There's terrorism in 4 different looks, and many, many more stories. The stories here are enlivened by central characters who are in their teens and in their everyday struggles. They're sprightly and they're memorable, and they bring us an East African experience filled with cultural nuance. From serious stories to stories imbued with a sense of mischief. I wrote these stories to explore what human rights might mean for us in all of our different contexts. I Am the Mao seeks to promote empathy and self-reflection, and also invites us into worlds that reveal our Ubuntu, those invisible ties that bind us as humanity. This book has received some really positive reviews, and I'm hoping that you can join me in enjoying these stories, and hope you'll enjoy reading them just as much as I enjoyed writing them. Internationally, they are available. You can order them through Fremantle Press or Booktopia. There's Goodreads, or via Amazon of your territory. And I hope we can all get reading together. Thank you so much.
Hello, my fellow Kenyans. Hamjaboni. My name is Monica Jaga, a mom of 2 living in France. Bonjour. What you can celebrate me for is that I'm the founder of the Peer Support Brigade Association, which is established as non-political, voluntary self-help empowerment group. Our mission. The main purpose of this association is to support its members in the event of death of their respective family members by providing them with moral support, advice, and financial assistance. We are impacting people. And what I have learned is whatever dream you have, use all your energy to make it reality. And if you are working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. So, umoja ni nguvu, and if you are in France and willing to join the Peer Support Brigade, feel free to contact me on our email, peer6459@gmail.com. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lukiani Eli, and I'm a window washer by day and a journalist by night. This is what I do when in the diaspora. I get to make your windows clean. This is a short description of how we get it done. Take a listen.
So make sure when you step in, you don't step on the glass, rather on the edge. There are those linings, I'll call them the rails. Step on that in order to be safe and ensure that you do not tamper with the surface. There's a possibility that, of course, the roof is stronger, but you don't want to break the glass or cause damages on the glass. So step on the rails and do it carefully. This requires a little bit of experience, but you can do that as time goes by.
At this juncture, I'm going to illustrate to you how to use the material. So I have my squeegee and my scrubber, so gently do this, but of course you need to have the professional working materials or tools for that case. And this was a first time cleaning, so you require this kind of cleaning for every new construction that you just finished. And one of the reasons we do this is not only to keep the quality of your windows, but to keep the status of the window, and last but not least, the price, because at the end of the day, you might just want to resell your product or your house, and you don't want to sell at a loss. So the more you employ a professional cleaner, in this case a window cleaner, the best it stands out for you. So this is how we roll as window washers, nice and smooth. Tell me what you think, but before you forget, contact me at Lukiani Eli across all social media platforms as I try to bring this technology back in the country. Mind you, I'm one of the best, and you might just need me. Take care. It was fun sharing my skills and hustle with you.
My name is Joy Zenz. I live in Germany, and I'm the founder of Africa Women in Europe, an organization that has over other projects, and we have over 10,000 women all over Europe. And I want to also share with you that we do have SACCO, our Diaspora SACCO, that invites men and women to join and invest back home the right way. So I encourage you all to come. I'm the chair of the SACCO, and I'm looking forward to work with you. Apart from that, we have Africa Women in Trade, and the Africa Women in Trade, we are there to support women in business in Africa. And right now we're already registered in Kenya, and we are looking forward to work with the continent at large and working together. So this is a quick shot, just inviting you to join the Our Diaspora Circle. If you are in Germany or anywhere in Europe, you're welcome to join us. And I'm your chair, Joy Zenz.
Hello everyone, I want to introduce myself. My names are Nelson Kiama Moniki. I'm a medical doctor, a public health specialist, and I'm also a reverend in the Anglican Church. And in this video, I want to showcase the work that I have done for the last 22 years, developing a medicinal plant that has got the potential to alleviate poverty, prevent diseases, and promote people's health. And this plant is none other than safflower. This is a safflower that has been developed in Botswana, and it's been the work done to corroborate what other scientists have done in other countries. So this is a variety that I have developed, and it's called the safflower Kiama variety. Kiama is my name. And this plant, what you are seeing now is a project in Moro. It is a project that we intend to take to 50 African countries by the year 2050, at least 10,000 hectares per country. And already we've got a footprint in Botswana, in Kenya, in Tanzania, in Zambia, and also in Namibia. It's a high value crop. It's a crop that will not get damaged by animals at this stage. It is a crop that will give you high value cooking oil, high value herbal tea, and a vegetable. And this is a vegetable that has been assessed by the Botswana National Food Laboratory. It has got 39.2% protein. It's got the B vitamins that are not present in all the other traditional vegetables like cabbage, rape, spinach. So I want to demonstrate how we plant these seeds. We sow them liberally, so that we are able now to harvest the vegetables when they reach this stage. These vegetables, they can be sold as fresh vegetables, or they can be dried, which is my preferred method. I'm going to dry this using the solar energy and make a powder out of this vegetable. So after removing the vegetables, I will be left with the correct spacing for the seeds to mature, for the plants to mature to produce the seeds that I am looking for and the cut flowers. And this is a spacing that we have left here between plants is 25 to 30 centimeters between plants, and we've got 40 centimeters between rows. So after this stage, we are going to wait for these plants to grow. When they reach 90 days, they'll start flowering. And after flowering, now we can harvest those flowers to get the herbal tea. After harvesting the flowers, we let it mature, and then we do harvest the seeds. So after threshing the seeds, all the biomass that we are going to get out of this whole area, we are going to pound it to make animal feed. So this is the crop that should be grown in every village in every country for poverty alleviation. For the fresh vegetable market, this is the research we have done so far. What we do after you uproot, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 to 12 of these plants. So if you are growing this vegetable for the fresh vegetable market, a bunch like this would fetch you like 5 pula. That's about 50 Kenya shillings or half a US dollar. You can imagine how much you can harvest from 1 hectare. That's a whole lot of money. So you can just live off safflower, just vegetables alone. Forget about the seeds and about the fodder, about anything else. So this is the beauty of these safflower plants. Basically, when you get the vegetables from uprooting, from the thinning process, the next process is called derooting. You remove the roots by just putting together. You wash. The next thing is spreading them inside this solar dehydrator. Inside this dehydrator, we have shelves. It's actually very hot. It's now almost 60 degrees centigrade. And after washing, it's just spreading these vegetables on these shelves. And in 3 days' time, these vegetables will dry, just like we had done here. We had spread the vegetables here. They have dried. And now we have the dry vegetable down here, which is now ready for pounding into the protein vitamin powder. And we can also dry other things like these bananas you see here. In just 2 days, they'll be dry enough. So this is the design of a solar dehydrator, designed with ideas from the University of Purdue. We can dehydrate tons and tons of this vegetable powder in this structure. Nelson Kiama Mwaniki reporting for Modern Occupational Health, St. Lani, Gaborone, Botswana.
Alfred Mwangi is my name, from Shambabora. I'm the managing director. Shambabora is a Kiswahili name, that's meaning garden and a good one, so a good garden. And why did we choose that one? The world is all yearning for food. Food security, climate change is the biggest challenge. Each one of us have had a meal, but we don't know where it came from. But as Shambabora, we want to ensure the quality of food that you eat, but also that you can get it tomorrow out of the farming community that we are working with.
We're very passionate about food security, very passionate about quality food, sustainability. Because we're not doing quality for one season, we are thinking sustainability, and that's why we work with the farmers all the way from the time they start the planting.
Why has Shambabora come to Kigumba, closer to the farmer? We have not come as to experiment. We have come and invested in a storage capability. We have the plan on how to scale up. We have brought them to come and see where we are. And we are telling them produce, and this is our physical location. We are not going to live here. The word that we have given you is, we are here, plant, and we shall buy according to the market prices, according specifically on the quality specification that we have spelled out.
We want to ensure that the woman is empowered, because we know most of the farmers that actually do the work are women. So we work very closely with the cooperatives, with the women in the cooperatives. As it would be, they are quite a large number. They're usually the bigger number within the cooperatives. So we, in terms of what we do, is apart from training them on how to plant and how to ensure that there's quality along the journey of the crop.
It's something we're trying to create now. It has not been there, it has been ad hoc. Shambabora has been helping a few farmers have been doing other things, so nobody has been in charge of a particular chain that we're talking about. Shambabora will be responsible for production of maize to the standards required. That means they'll start with the farmer from the time the farmer is growing, tell the farmer the correct fertilizer, actually give the farmer the correct fertilizer, take the farmer all that journey until harvesting. Then do post-harvesting activities, storage.
In the heart of the Dubai Silicon Oasis, where innovation meets excellence, we are excited to present to you TBLDC Consultants Company, your trusted partner for business and travel consultancy services. Jambo, and welcome to TBLDC Consultants. We are more than just a consultancy firm. We are a team of dedicated professionals, committed to helping our clients with tangible business opportunities in trade and investments in the United Arab Emirates. Our multicultural team brings a wealth of experience and expertise, making us a reliable partner in the UAE's business landscape. Our product and service offerings are designed to cater to the unique needs of both government and the private sector. We provide world-class training, benchmarking and capacity-building programs, empowering your workforce with the knowledge and skills they need to excel. Discover the wonders of Dubai with our comprehensive tourism services, ensuring unforgettable journeys for tourists and travelers. Are you looking to invest in the Dubai real estate market? Or are you simply looking at import or export of products and services? Look no further. Our logistical support services from sourcing to shipping, international trade, and foreign investment support services will deliver your dreams beyond your expectations. Our track record of success and satisfied clients speaks for itself. We prioritize excellence, integrity, and client satisfaction in everything we do. We proudly embrace our Kenyan heritage while upholding the highest international standards of quality and excellence. Join us in this exciting journey as we continue to redefine consultancy services in the UAE and beyond. Together, we can achieve greatness. Contact us today and discover how TBLDC Consultants can be the solution to your needs. TBLDC Consultants, your trusted partner for success.
The United Empires of Akibilan is a sovereign nation founded on the principles of Black economic empowerment, self-determination, and community building. Our mission is to create a safe and prosperous haven for Black people to live, work, and thrive together, free of the chains of white supremacy. We are committed to building a just and equitable society that values the contributions of its Black citizens and fosters a culture of innovation, creativity, growth, and Black love. We believe that by working together, protecting and supporting one another, we can overcome the challenges and obstacles that we face and create a brighter and better future for ourselves and our generations. With a focus on education, generational wealth, entrepreneurship, health, farming, and sustainability, we are creating a new vision that is possible for Black people now and for generations to come.
Diasul is a diaspora solutions platform for helping our clients thrive in the competitive marketplace and easily access untapped market. By providing support services for the African diaspora community, ADC, the service providers in Africa and the global marketplace. Are you an individual that needs to access services back in your home country? Are you a company that needs to reach out to your customers abroad or need to scale up your business to the diaspora community? Are you a foreign organization that needs a global agent to assist you with business representations with your partners, customers, foreign process facilitation and activation? Is your movement hindered to get the solutions or scale up? Do you have budget constraints? Do you lack the right partners to work with? Whatever the reason is, worry no more. Diasul is for you, to provide you all your diaspora solutions. Well, technology is good and has helped in changing our world today. But, while most companies rush to abandon the traditional ways of customer service and support solutions and device only on technology, we still do recognize the need for businesses to foster face-to-face, direct touch with their customers and partners to instill the sense of real business trust and solutions to customers and enhance a more engaging, participatory and viable B2C, B2B and C2B relationship. Diasul covers that on your behalf. Is it agency solutions? Banking solutions and bank account setup, business and finance, insurance coverage, retail and purchasing, company formation or business setup? Fret no more. Diasul is for you. We are a team of experts that understands our clients' needs, and together with our partners, we get their work done by providing additional energy, support services, public relations and customer services to their individual or corporate bodies. Ensuring personal solutions and scalability of our clients' business is our business. For more details, please visit our website at www.diasul.com or email us at customersupport@diasul.com.
Greetings, Kenyans. I am Omar Farah, born and raised in Coast Province, a place called Kilifi, Rabai district. I'm privileged to be working in Qatar as we speak. Prior to my coming here, I used to work with the government. I served the Air Force for closer to 9 years. I had a stint at White Sands, where I was actually managing safety. I moved to Saudi, where I was working with Starbucks Coffee as a lead barista as well as a barista trainer. I came to Qatar to venture into security, which is actually my core competence. And I joined ISC, a security company here, which is providing security for banks, embassies, and other private entities. I was with them for 7 years, then I joined the banking industry as a security manager, and after 5 years or so with the bank, I joined the Ministry of Finance. I'm actually working with the Ministry of Finance now. Apart from working with the Ministry of Finance here in Qatar, I'm the chairperson of the Kenyan community. I help Kenyans think through some of the issues that they have. I coordinate with the embassy, and I'm privileged to be part and parcel of a team that is adding value to help Kenyans in the diaspora. I love what I do, and I love my country. Thank you.
My name is Martin Moi. I'm from Nyahururu, a Kenyan student at the University of Hong Kong, and I would like to encourage the students to come and study here. It's amazing, the opportunities are immense, the opportunity to develop yourself, but also to see the world. Yeah, and thank you for Ms. Rosalind and the Department of Diaspora for coming and visiting us and making sure that we remain in touch with home. Thank you.
Hello, how are you doing? Barnabas here, I hope you're doing well. 10 years ago, when we began our Australian journey, it was impossible to believe that you could process your visa without the help of an agent. But this is fast changing because of the power of social media. Having been here for a while now, I can tell you that Australia has probably the most straightforward immigration systems in the world. If you have the qualifications and you submit your papers correctly, you can predict the outcome with certainty. So my mandate is very clear, is to help you where I can with the right information and encouragement to help you start and finish your visa process to Australia. Stand with you to help you settle where I can. Note that I'm not a registered immigration agent. If you need help with a more specific issue, please contact a registered immigration agent. Australia journey can begin for you today. Whether you have just graduated from high school or you already have a career, if others have done it, you can do it too. And I'm your brother who is willing to stand with you. Where I don't know the answers, I'll be honest with you, but you and I will look for solutions. Please follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till next time, my name is Barnabas, the son of encouragement.
My name is Japheth Gerald Odera, and I head innovation in the national markets for Onfon Group. Onfon Group is a group of companies spread across 7 African countries, to name the motherland, Kenya, founded in 2007, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria, Mozambique, South Africa, and Lesotho. So Onfon Group provides a wide range of services varying from the financial sector that's provided of digital lending platforms and digital credit services, the insurance sector, that is the insurance and provision of insurance platforms, the technology sector, that's our stronghold, that is development of platforms and deployment, consultation services ranging towards the communication sector, provision of USSD shortcodes, bulk SMS, and also development of CRM systems. We are also into the business intelligence sector, that is providing of business analytics, credit scoring, gaming, and recently the new baby we have in the block that is transversing Africa at a very high speed, Onfon Mobile. Onfon Mobile is assisting mobile network operators migrate the 2G network users across Africa onto 4G, and therefore enabling them to be able to consume services that are based on 4G. That is WhatsApp, being able to get information for learning purposes, for earning purposes, and a lot that comes with the 4G network. How do we do that? We provide to enable the low-income earners in Africa, those who earn between $1 a day, $2 a day, $3 a day, to be able to afford a smartphone, and that is by paying either 10% of the retail price of the smartphone and being able to pay the remaining 90% within a period of 12 months, 6 months, 3 months, and that can equate to them being able to use 0.1%, that is 10% of the dollar they earn a day to pay for the smartphone. But within that time, they're still using the smartphone to access the information. Africa at the moment has got over 650 million mobile phone users, out of which only 10% are using a 4G network. So there's a larger group, larger market, that is 90% of 650 million that are still using 2G network, and they're migrating to the 4G network. And that is how Onfon Mobile is coming in to crisscross and assist these people be able to afford the smart devices and also be able to access the smartphone devices, and therefore spreading information and assisting in the penetration of internet and information across Africa. We started our services in Kenya back in 2022 January. Later on expanded to different sectors and markets, and we have expanded in Mozambique and spread across the whole of Mozambique. We are in South Africa, spreading across Lesotho, spreading across Tanzania, spreading across Nigeria. We are coming soon to spread across DRC Congo. We are coming soon to spread across, and Uganda also. We are spreading across the whole of Uganda very soon. We are thankful for the Ministry of Diaspora and Foreign Affairs for giving this opportunity and enlightening us. And we are just trying to make sure that the Kenyan brains or the Kenyan education system can be shown or can show the world what it is capable of doing. Thank you so much and be blessed.